Today on Coaster Trek is a tour of the model railroad displays at the Great Train Show exhibit in March 2025 in Ventura, California. What is unbelievable here is that people would rather just stand outside and watch water go back and forth than go inside the convention hall to see all the trains. Beachcombers are strange people. The first layout is the Gold Coast Modular Railroad. This module has a scene of a bad traffic accident. They also have relics of the past on various modules, such as this giant walk-in cell phone booth. This module here is just a lone cow on top of a hill. Most likely the owner is still planning something more elaborate.
Go towards the ocean? No. Or the other way? You're going up north.
This module of a city park is highly detailed with tons of human figures frolicking about.
These are coffee stores. This is the flat piece is just 3 millimeter basket.
This N-Track Club is the Antelope Valley N-Scalers, and they have a display of all the different scales available. Most of these houses are haunted, so be careful when you are visiting. The owner of this module has decided to have the inside track snake through the desert, past a broken-down motorhome driven by Cousin Eddie. This is an unusual tunnel portal leading to nowhere. The giant overhead must have had some plans for it that never played out. As usual, the logging industry will always be found on model railroads.
Oh my God, all three in the back.
This is one of the few times the upper track is active. Many times a train meets it is usually not operating.
This one's pulling along. Yeah, the lead on this one is so long.
These two giants are talking sports while attacking the trains as they go by. As you can see here, the transitions between the modules can be rather bumpy. This train has several graffiti cars. Graffiti art on model trains is a lucrative business. This green oval in the center of the park is actually a magnetic track for a miniature train. Unfortunately, there is no train running right now, probably since there is a permanent fire right next to the fire department. This layout is the Southern California S-scalers. S-scale is 1/64th scale and has a strong following since it is very easy to scratch build structures with this scale, and is also the main scale die-cast cars are made in.
Makeup and everything, and he was just being ornery. Yeah, he was doing it intentionally.
Here is a wild S-scale die-cast car drag race ready to go, but it looks like they would rather race the trains. Normally, model railroaders prefer to run their trains at scale speeds, but it looks like today, these S-scalers are on a race to the finish.
Imagination. Yeah.
Because the train companies really were intense.
This modular group is 20s, 30s, and beyond, which specialized in the 1920 to 1950s period. Unfortunately, they were having power issues that day.
Work in progress.
Yep.
Look closely on this rooftop, and you will see nude sunbathers, a simple reminder that model railroaders are generally dirty old men with power issues. This was the only O-scale layout display at the train show. Many times there will be a layout with 2 rail track and another with 3 rail track. There is such a big rivalry between the 2 railers and 3 railers that if they are too close together, they will fight to the end, and old guys fighting leaves a really gooey mess in the old folks' home, and it's very hard not to laugh at such a serious commotion. It looks like the 3 railers won the fight this time. Better luck next time, 2 railers. One of the benefits of O-scale is the ability to decorate the interiors of passenger cars like this one. However, that will lead to more old guys arguing about size. This modular club is N-Track Express. N-scalers excel at creating fantastic worlds in one of the smaller scales. N-scale model railroaders are much more relaxed and confident than the other modelers, since they were naturally born without any preoccupation with size or a need to compensate. This modeler decided to build his layout as a city in a valley under a large trestle. While this may seem unusual, the city being closer to ground level makes it easier for little kids to see. This module is of a Lego castle. Be careful around Legos if you have bare feet.
Each guy's got like a little thing.
Oh yeah, an Oreo truck. Wait, look it, look. Yeah, but look it. It's so cute. Yeah, look at
This little boy just realized that model railroaders like to put nude sunbathers around swimming pools. And now he dreams of model railroading and becoming a dirty old man like the rest of them. Here is a peaceful wedding scene, and not too far away is an N-scale model of Greta Thunberg using her solar-powered clothes dryer.
That's like a haunted house kind of. Oh yeah.
Campfires.
This corner module is an example of what happens when there are no connecting modules with an upper track. It also has a campground with campfires made with LED lights. But why are the picnic tables so close to the porta-johns? This module is of an oil refinery, an environmentalist's nightmare. The next module has a convoy of Humvees. The soldiers driving are complaining that they can't stop and go mountain climbing or boating in the lake. At the top of the hill are bears waiting to use an outhouse. They must be the bears in those terrible Charmin commercials.
Guys, look, it's a junkyard.
Here is Bigfoot taking his kids for a walk, laughing at the hikers below, who think those abandoned ore cars have silver and gold in them. While you have been searching for Bigfoot, Bigfoot got all the gold.
They put every piece on here.
This module kills the rumor that a lava flow will melt a plastic bridge. If you are interested in what would happen if a model railroad came to life, buy Mr. Harrison's Railroad. Available on Amazon in trade paperback or Kindle, written by a fantastic yet humble literary artist.
We actually have 3 separate layouts within here. There's this one, which is a little bit more complex, and then we have the bigger one that goes all the way around the outside, and then you saw Thomas has got his own over there. So we can run 3 separate trains.
colors, man. That's cool.
All right, Dad.
Yeah.
But I see the beetles crossing.
Yes, you do. Do you see the fifth beetle? Have you found the truckster?
I was like, that was just like the family truckster.
And do you ever watch Doctor Who?
We got the Harley retardant. Yeah. Where's Juan?
Even if you're not into
Look at that little Santa Claus.
Thanks so much. Check out the rest of the
I had the hustle. I had a guy last week.
This club is the Orange County Modular Railroaders. These HO scale laborers are wondering what happened to the other half of the building they are working in. This giant just came back from the store with his stash of liquor. Looks like he is already too drunk to open the bag.
Okay, hold on.
The next time it comes around, drop the 17 grand for.
Old Western towns are a big theme on model railroads, but the trains going by are usually from a much more modern era.
It says it's a short track, but what's
This train shows the hard work the modeler did in weathering the cars to look more lifelike. Of course, real trains don't stop so abruptly. That wasn't lifelike at all. This module has a replica of a real train station and house that are still in existence today. However, the photographer was too stupid to take a good image of the card describing the buildings, so we will never know where they are now. This is an example of a giant putting a train on the track. If you ever see this on a real-world railroad, run for your life. This module was clearly seen in the last video taken at Costa Mesa. However, it had a stock car on the track. It looks like someone drove off with it.
I'm sorry.
Plexiglass is a great way to display model railroads in areas where there are tons of people who might accidentally bump a train off the track. However, it makes them a little bit harder to film. corner modules are a great shape to build roundhouses and engine yards. This car derailed.
Front derailed. Box car. No, not that exact one.
What the Giant is doing right now is actually throwing the track switch manually. This modular club is the European Train Enthusiasts. Most of Europe uses electric trains now, so there is a massive amount of overhead wire over the tracks. The model trains, however, get their power from the track instead, so the overhead wires are just for show. Be sure to keep hands away from these wires, because they are much more fragile than they look.
I guess. I don't know, because she can't put a nut on the whole thing. That one before, no?
But I understand.
Also, my dad plays but my mom was one of
Oh my goodness! Look at that!
Okay, then automatically goes down.
The architecture resembles Germany the most. New technology in model railroading has allowed for more lifelike cars on roads. They can actually travel with no visible rail. The track and trains are built by the Markland Company of Germany, who use three-rail technology. The third rail is barely visible and is just a thin metal strip in the middle of the track.
And then we hit a steel wire in there, plastered it, and painted it so you can see it. There's also a sensor and a light in the ground hidden in the street, and there's a sensor in the truck, in the front of the truck, that senses it, so it slows down at the red light, and when it's green, it keeps moving.
This is a very quick station stop. Passengers better learn how to get on fast, or the train will leave without them. Actually, the model passengers waiting at the stay-on have their feet glued to the platform. They will never, ever get on the train no matter how long they wait.
In a little truck.
These stairs simulating a subway station really don't go anywhere. So don't go down these steps or you will disappear forever. This is a nice model of a pumpkin farm. Strangely, while this modeler was building his module, he came upon Roman ruins, so had to discontinue his original plans to preserve the site. Here is a good view of the interior of a building. Up on the hill is a group of campers. They had to turn out their fire, because they heard Greta Thunberg was lurking by and attacking people for burning wood. One thing you will learn at train shows is that there are about 1,000 ways to make water. The Gold Coast Garden Railway Club brought some of the trains indoors for everyone to enjoy. Never pick your nose. There might be a camera nearby. The man pushing this stroller doesn't yet realize his child had escaped and ran off to join the railroad. How long do you think it will be before he realizes his kid is missing? It looks like this building didn't make it to the show. The tornado scene is incorrect. Tornadoes will attack trailer parks before houses. Everyone knows that.
How is the train still safe? Look at the day and then here.
This tractor is trying terribly hard to push this giant wooden block. Here is a giant escaping the inside of the layout. What type of trade are these giants doing? We will never know. Something must have happened at this donut shop. There are police cars all around it.
Where are we next?
The church in Lameda
Oh, okay.
on the 31st.
And then after that?
These two hobos in this boxcar are waiting for Godot. One thing amazing about modules like this is why doesn't all that water fall off over the side? The giant on the right is telling tall tales of how he was a football star in high school and won the game at the last second. He's so full of himself.
At that time, it was taking 4 or 5
That was the Great Train Show in Ventura, California. Thanks for viewing. Remember to click the like button, subscribe, share button, and never pick your nose when a camera is around.